I'm Paul, product manager for Maxima Racing Oils. Today we're in the Maxima QC lab talking about Plush suspension oils. Maxima has been providing suspension fluids for power sports for the last 4 decades and offering bicycle-specific suspension fluids for the last decade. For all of the Plush oils, we went through several years of testing on each product type and many iterations back and forth, field testing, racing, and repeats until we ended up with the perfect formula.
There are definitely differences between motorcycle suspension fluids and bicycle suspension fluids. Motorcycles typically have higher shaft speeds, longer shaft travels, and therefore higher temperatures. For bicycles, we can use less viscosity modifiers, which give us less stiction and more pinpointed damping results. Most companies look at it the same, but since we built both and tested both, we've seen that suspension fluids built specifically for bicycle applications definitely yield better results and more consistent damping. Plush is built from the ground up for bicycle suspension. Yes, we do use seal conditioners in the Plush formulas. The conditioners help to keep the seals neutral, meaning not to shrink or swell, while making sure they last as long as possible.
Plush Damping is designed for installation into the fork or shock dampers. It's designed to resist cavitation, prevent foaming, create accurate damping under all temperatures the bike might experience in the field. Plush Dynamic is designed to lubricate the body or chassis of the fork or shock. So for example, lower fork legs would receive Plush Dynamic. Rear shocks at the air piston, Plush Dynamic is a better choice for air piston lube. So we created 2 different product types in order to better serve each application. So the Plush Damping is obviously designed for consistent flow through pistons, orifices, providing accurate damping. And Plush Dynamic was created for lubricating the chassis of the fork, if you will. So in between the lower fork and the bushings that it rides between, as well as clinging to foam rings, consistently providing lubrication across the lower leg tubes. So yes, you can use Plush oils in any manufacturer's shock or fork. I would recommend consulting your service manual to see which viscosity, especially for damping, which viscosity is recommended, and start with the viscosity of Plush Damping that's recommended by your manufacturer. Yeah, you'll notice we offer several different viscosities of each Plush oil. We do that in order to meet certain builders or riders' tuning goals. If you needed to fine tune a particular bike, say you were maxed out on your adjustment and you needed more damping, more compression resistance, you might go up a grade in Plush Damping. You could also, if you are trying to reach an intermediate viscosity, you could combine 2 different viscosities of Plush in order to meet your viscosity goal. Like and subscribe for more info and tech tips.